Good morning, YouTube family and friends. How's everything going? It's going okay on my end. I want to give you an update, and I am going to start trying to do a weekly post again because I got some exciting news this week. Let me first by stating that today is Saturday, March 23rd, 2024. Happy spring, everybody. We hit spring this week. Yay, I'm so over wintertime. Uh, but okay, yeah, some exciting news. If you've seen my last video a couple of weeks ago, you know I was going to go see my doctor, and we got some. We started to talk, and I told her how I really would love to be back on Mounjaro because Ozempic just wasn't doing it for me. And so she was like, you know what? It's a new year. We don't know what your insurance will do, so let's go ahead and give it a try again. So she went ahead and sent in a prescription for Mounjaro. And of course, she said, since it's been a while, I have to start over on it. So she sent it in for the smallest dose, which for Mounjaro is 2.5 uh, mg, I believe, milligram, whatever mg means. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's give it a shot. And my pharmacy is Walmart. And she sent it in that morning, and by the afternoon, I got the message from Walmart saying my prescription's ready to pick up. I owe $25. I was like, what? Yes, yes, yes. I, I, I don't know if the insurance covered it or if it's a new coupon. I got to Walmart later that day, and I asked the pharmacist, did my insurance cover it? Because I'm on a high deductible, so I was expecting, even if the insurance covered it, that I would still have to pay the high price for it and maybe have to get the $500 coupon off. And I was expecting having to pay over $500 for it, but which is I was fine with as long as it went towards my deductible. And with it being on $25, like, is there a new coupon? And she's like, well, no, with some type of hacking that happened or something like that. She didn't know for sure. She didn't want to dig into it because she didn't want to mess it up and I lose that $25 price. So, but we're thinking I got the manufacturer's coupon again at $25. We have no idea how long it's going to last, if it was just a one-time thing or whatnot, but I'm taking it. So I got 1 month's worth of Mounjaro at $25 again. I'm so excited. So I get to be on it. Yay! Mounjaro 2.5. I'm so happy. Oh, but anyway, so I'm going to start fresh on my journey. I'm counting today as day one to start week one for my journey on Mounjaro again. So we are going to start today with all new measurements, all new weights. I'm going to take my blood as well to see where my blood sugar is at, 'cause I haven't done that in a while. My doctor, when I see her, my primary doctor, when I seen her, she did not do new blood work since I had just got all my blood work done in January with my new liver doctor. She's like, it needs to be done every 3 months, so it'd be too soon to do A1C reading again and all that fun stuff. So she's like, we'll go ahead and we'll do blood work after 3 months, because she said if I was able to get on Mounjaro again, she said she wanted to see me in a month to kind of go over it, and then I think at that time it'll be 3 months as my blood work. So we'll do all new blood work then. So we'll get new blood work here in a few weeks, a month. Well, yeah. So, but I'm so happy to be on Mounjaro again. Just a little before we get into all this, we did also talk about my sleeping habits and how I'm really struggling with the CPAP. That sometimes I take the mask off at night and not even realize I'm taking it off. So we talked about that Inspire. That, I don't know if you guys seen that commercial where it's like a medical device that's implanted in you, kind of like a pacemaker in a way. And you just push a little remote and turn it on before you go, right before as you're going to bed, and so you don't have to wear a mask or anything. So I'm looking into that. She she thought that was fine. She said it's very tight criteria to be approved. She said right now a very small percentage of people get approved for that Inspire medical device. So, but she was looking at it, and it looks like that I might qualify for it, but they do want a new sleep study done within 1 year. And my last sleep study was done 4 years ago. So I've got scheduled a new sleep study for my sleep apnea. I'm doing that on Tuesday night, April 2nd. I love doing those sleep studies because they hook you with all those wires with that little gook. If you ever had a sleep study done, you know they use that little gooky stuff to attach the wires to all over your head. And then you have to sleep. And they monitor you while you sleep to see how many episodes you have on average per hour and whatnot, and see what type of sleep apnea you have. So I get to have that done all over again. So that's on April 2nd. So stay tuned on that. I don't know if I want that Inspire. The more I read up on it, the more scarier it is, because I knew they implanted a device in you, but I wasn't sure exactly how it worked. And the more I read up on it, it's like they put a little device inside you, like a pacemaker in a way, but instead it's connected. I don't know if it's wireless or not, but they also implant a little chip underneath your chin, and somehow, some way, it's connected to the, the muscles of your tongue. And so when you turn it on, it stimulates your tongue. So what it recognizes when you stop breathing at night, and then it'll send a signal to the chip to stimulate your tongue. And so what it does is makes your tongue like jump or move forward. So when you're sleeping and your tongue and muscles and all that settle back down into your throat, which blocks your airway, and that's what, for the most part, is sleep apnea, is your airway gets blocked because everything settles down. And so that stimulates the tongue to move it forward so you can breathe again. The airway is not blocked. That's what this device is, from what I've been reading on it. If anybody knows different, please leave a comment and let me know. But that's what I've read about, which is kind of freaky. And it does say that you do realize that you do feel it before you fall asleep. Once you fall asleep, they say it's fine, but it does take some getting used to having that sensation of your tongue and your tongue moving while you could be still awake. So that's a little scary. I don't know, but I don't even know if I qualify for it. My sleep apnea might not be that bad, or maybe I don't have the specific type of sleep apnea where it qualifies for it. So that's the next step, is getting that sleep study done and seeing if I meet the strict criteria to qualify for it. And then I don't even know if my insurance will even cover it, you know. But I'm assuming they would, but I don't know. First steps first, though. See if I even qualify. And then if I qualify, then next step would be to see if the insurance will cover it. So, yeah, that's a wait and see approach. Okay, getting back into this new journey, starting week 1, I'm going to do some measuring. So, the last time I actually kept track of anything was it was on Ozempic. It was on week 18. It was back on December 2nd of 2023, so it's been a few months. At that time, I weighed in at 215, which my weight had started to go up at that point. Because my lowest point on the scale, I was at 210. That was back on October 7th of 2023. That was on week 10 of Ozempic. So that was my lowest point on Ozempic. So at that point in December, when I stopped keeping track of it, I had gained 5 pounds. I weighed myself this morning. I'm at 236. So since my lowest point in October, I've gained 26 pounds, which is very, very frustrating. But that's also around the time when I started working a second job. God, I wish there was a way I can bring in extra money without having to work a second job. I wish I could monetize this somehow, but no, I'm not interesting enough to get the following. But so I know I will never be able to monetize doing YouTube videos, which I love doing these videos. I hope you guys love watching my videos. I don't do a whole lot of it. I'm going to try to get more into it, but I know there's no way I can ever monetize this. So I just do this as fun, get my story out there, and hopefully you guys find it interesting. Hopefully somebody gets something out of it. Maybe someone who's going through the same struggles that I am in my weight loss journey, and also with my liver cirrhosis journey. I'm hoping it's helpful in some way. If someone gets some use out of it, I'm good with that. So, but But anyway, last time I measured my chest and my gut, that was on September 23rd of 2023. And at that time, my chest measured at 45 inches and my gut was at 43 inches. I'm pretty sure those numbers will be higher. With the 26, at that time, I weighed in at 211 at that time, to give you some perspective. So at 211 pounds, my chest was at 45 inches and my gut was at 43 inches. So, and for those of you who know, I started my journey. My high point was at, before I had anything done. No, I should, starting day one on Mounjaro was on December 17th, 2022 is when I started Mounjaro journey. Before, I was on that for I was on that for what, 5, 6 months before I had to go off of it because I lost my coupon. So at that time, I was at 305. My high point ever is 328. So, but when I started Mounjaro in December of 2022, I was at 305. So I had got all the way down to 210. So now I'm at 236. I'm starting this as day one of my new journey. So let's go ahead and do new measurements. I'm going to go ahead and take my shirt off. As you can see, if anybody who's seen my other videos, I'm expanding again. I'm bloating up again. This wasn't as puffy as it was. See how it's bulging out some more again? If I suck it in, I was kind of around that point at 210, so I'm kind of bloating up again. I hate that. I hate it. Ugh. But anyway, let's do new measurements. I got my tape here. All right, I'm gonna try. I remember kind of how I did it last time, around my nipples, and then I put just enough pressure to make it hot. All right. Oh, as you can see, 49 inches. So I'm sorry I can't convert the numbers, but it's 49 inches. So chest is 49. Last time I measured it was 45, so I put on 4 inches around my chest. And that's the part I hate the most. My chest is the part that I don't like my man boobies. I hate them. So, but that's on me. Let's measure my gut. Okay, I'm not going to suck it in. Get back a little bit so you can see a bit more. Excuse the mess in my room. All right, so on my belly button, stand up straight, don't suck it in. All right, there we go. 48 inches. Dang it. All right, so my gut was at 43, so I've gained 5 inches around my gut. I knew my jeans are starting to be really tight again. My belt, I had gone up to, I was on the third hole in my belt, and now I'm struggling to use the second hole on my belt. So I knew I was gaining inches again. So I gained 5 inches on my gut and 4 inches on my chest. But I got no one else to blame but myself. That's what happens when you stop going to the gym. You start eating the sweets again. Let me show you. In my bedroom, I went to the store. I got little Debbie's snack cakes. I got Reese's miniature peanut butter cups. That's not it, folks. I got my Snickerdoodle cookies and my most favorite of all time, Casey's peanut butter crispy bites. These are Rice Krispie treats with peanut butter flavor with chocolate covering on them. I love these things. Picked that up when I got gas yesterday. This was just yesterday. I ate half of it. I had to go to Walmart to get more of my Circle flavored water bottle. Yes, one thing I'm holding true to is my Circle water bottle. I love this stuff. So yesterday I had to pick up some more flavor cartridges for it. So my Fit Sip cartridges. And as I was at Walmart, that's when I picked up some more Little Debbie's. And when I picked up my Snickerdoodles, as you can see, it's only been a day and I've ate over half of them already. Folks, I was screaming at myself in my head when I was picking this stuff up, but it wasn't enough to stop me from buying it. For those of you who know, the struggle is real. It is a struggle. My sweet tooth, I know in my head, especially with my liver cirrhosis, I need that fat off the liver, and it's mind boggling that I can't stop myself from buying this crap. I can scream at myself in my head all I want, but I'm still grabbing it. I'm still buying it. It is what it is. I don't, it's self-control, but more, it's an addiction. It's just, for some people, sugar is just like a drug. It's an addiction. And you could say I've relapsed. I relapsed on my sugar cravings. I had to find a way to kick it. That's why I'm hoping being back on Mounjaro. Like I said, Ozempic just did not have the positive side effect as Mounjaro does for controlling appetite. Cravings went away on Mounjaro. They came back on Ozempic. So, but anyway, this video is really super long. I'm really apologizing. I still got a lot to do. I'm already at 16 minutes. So, folks, I'm sorry. But if you stuck with me this long, let's stick with me a little bit longer. My next is I'm going to do my blood. I never showed you guys me poking my finger to do my blood sugar. So I'm going to do that right now. Alcohol swipe. All right. So I'm going to, this is my best finger. No pun intended with the finger I'm doing, but this is my best finger for poking my finger to do blood draws. So I got that thing. As you know, you gotta try to get the blood into the finger. All right, I'm going to stick my little blood strip, test strip, into my machine, and then give it a little couple more things. I already got my poker set, so ouch. So I'm going to get the blood. There's blood. All right, so there we go. It's counting down. Before meal, I haven't ate yet. I just woke up and showered. I did shower today. So good news is I don't understand this. That means the Ozempic did work for blood sugar, 90. So even though I've gained 26 pounds, I'm eating all kinds of sweets. Yesterday, I picked out on sweets. My blood sugar is still only at 90. So I will give that to Ozempic. Ozempic does work like it's supposed to when it comes to controlling your blood sugar. So that's one of the reasons why my insurance company would not cover Mounjaro, because Ozempic is a little bit cheaper, and that's the main goal of the medicine, is to control my diabetes. The side effect of losing weight is just a side effect. They don't care. Insurance company does not care. Even though I have liver cirrhosis, I have to lose this weight to get the fat off my liver. They don't care. Insurance companies do not care. So, but yeah, I'm happy. My blood sugar is good. So that being said, let's go ahead and get my Mounjaro shot completed. So I'm going to go ahead and take the same wet wipe. Yeah, it has little drops of blood, but that's okay. It's my blood. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to do clean that off right here. All right. So let me see if I remember how to even do this. So take the protective cap off of it. You can see the needle in there. All right. You'll want to unlock it. There we go. It's unlocked. All right. So if I remember correctly, I'm going to, you want to do at least an inch, a couple inches away from your belly button into a fat pouch. So you can do it on your thigh, stomach, or arm. I like to do my stomach. So find a spot. I think this is the spot I swapped. And you're going to push the button and hold the button in till it's all done. There we go. Hear the click. The second click means it's done. You want to, there, voila. It is done. So it really is not painful. Every once in a while you'll feel a little, like a little tiny mosquito bite. I felt a little something there, but it wasn't bad. But there you have it, folks. I am officially back on Mounjaro. Yay! So, uh, that's what I have for you this week. I am going to try my best to get to the gym. I know I said that in my last video. I still haven't done it. I have to get back to the gym. This Mounjaro, even at the smallest dose, is just a tool. It helps to slow everything down, helps to slow the digestion down, which in turns makes you stay full longer. And for me, the positive side effect is it took away my cravings. Ozempic did not take away my cravings. Mounjaro did. So, but I'm on the smallest dose. I have to be on the smallest dose, I think, for at least a month, if not longer, before she'll raise me up into the next dose. But with my blood sugar levels still being good, it's a struggle to get the doctor to approve to raise the dose, even on Ozempic. Last time I was on Mounjaro, I got her to take me up to 7.5 for a dose. She refused to take me up to 10 because my blood sugar was really good. At times it was too low. My A1C measuring was actually low. So she just didn't want to take me up any higher because, like I said, this medication, Ozempic, Mounjaro, is strictly for diabetes control. Yeah, I know you got the new version of it. That's for weight loss, but I take it for my diabetes and with the hopes of the positive side effects of weight loss. So, but there you have it, folks. Let's see what else. This is already 22 minutes long, so but I'm hoping you're enjoying this week's content. What else can we talk about? Let's see. Let's talk about. I last week. I won't tell you this. Last week, I struggled. I'm pretty sure I had norovirus. My main job, we had our team outing at the Durham Museum here in Omaha, Nebraska, and Toytopia was there, and that was kind of neat. You had all the old toys there. It was just a museum of toys. They also had old arcade games, but we didn't realize that was there. We just was going to the museum, and there was tons and tons of kids at the museum in the Toytopia area, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I picked up norovirus because I was playing the Miss Pac-Man. Oh, I love Miss Pac-Man arcade game, and I played that. I played Donkey Kong Jr. and but it was arcade games, but there was tons of kids playing the games as well. So I'm sure I picked it up there because that was on Thursday afternoon. Friday morning, I woke up for work and my stomach ached. Oh, it was like I had a real bad tummy ache. It was aching all day long. Oh my god! And then eventually, I got into the bathroom issue where it was like waterfall going to the bathroom as I was sitting down. If you understand what I'm saying, that lasted for several days. The tummy ache was all day on last Friday. Saturday it would come and go, but then the waterfall started, and the waterfall lasted for several days. I had it for 6 days. I had it till this last Wednesdays. I finally felt like I was getting over it. So 6 days. My symptoms fit perfectly for norovirus. And if you get it, it usually takes 12 to 24 hours for the symptoms to show up, and that's about the same time frame. That was Thursday afternoon, and by Friday morning, my tummy ate big time. So I'm pretty sure it was norovirus. So usually it's 1 to 3 days, but I had it for 6, probably because my immune system is a little bit weaker because of my liver cirrhosis. So, but I got over it eventually. But I lost 7 pounds in that time frame from just having water. Pretty much, it was like having a colonoscopy done. The prep for colonoscopy, it just felt like I was totally flushed out. I was dehydrated, and so I had 7 pounds of fluid and crap in me. Because Wednesday, I weighed myself, I was at 228. And of course, today, which is Saturday morning, I'm at 235. Of course, I've been drinking and I've been eating more regular again. I haven't had really a big bowel movement in a couple of days. I had a little one, but yeah, so I can safe to say I got at least 7 pounds of crap and fluid in me on a regular basis. So I know TMFI, I know, but yeah, but seriously, I need to get to the gym. I know working two jobs is a must for me. I have to have that extra income coming in. I'm glad I got my bonus at work in February. So that bonus has floated me because I took 2 weeks off to go on my vacation. As you all saw, if you saw my vacation videos, I hope you enjoyed those. On my cruise down to the was it Bahamas? Yeah, Bahamas. And so I got back. I only worked one day the first week I was back. Then I didn't drive at all last week, and I haven't driven yet this week. So pretty much I've only driven one day in the last month. But I had bonus money to float me. But I do have to start driving again. I don't have too much of that bonus money left, so I have to start bringing in more money again. So I wish there was a way for me to bring in extra money, but driving Uber is the best option for me because I set my own schedule. I can take weeks off like I have and not affect me, except for I just don't have the extra money coming in. Any other part-time job I get, I have a set schedule, and I got 3 cruises planned this year. I got 3 scheduled already for next year. My next cruise is coming up at the end of April. That's out of New York again. I'm going down to Bermuda on a 7-day cruise. So stay tuned for videos on that here within the next. I leave on Saturday, April 27th is when I fly to New York. My cruise leaves New York on Sunday, April 28th. And it's a 7-day cruise down to Bermuda. So I'll give you more information as we get closer to that. So, but yeah, driving Uber fits my schedule. I can set my own schedule. I make decent money when I do it. Negative is it's such wear and tear on my car. It can be scary. Some of the people I pick up, uh, yeah, there's a risk. There's a risk to it. There's a risk to my car. I had a fight break out before my vacation. I had 3 young guys who I've done before. I picked up before, but they're the hood. They're hood type of kids. I should say they're kids. They're teenagers, early adults. Yeah, they're around that age time frame, and dropped one of them off, and the other 2 got into a fight in my back seat. They would not listen to me. I almost had to call the cops on them. They were fist fighting and everything in the back seat of my car. That was scary. Oh my god, that was scary. So there is a risk to driving Uber. An Uber a couple months ago here in Omaha got stabbed from a guy. Stabbed in the neck and in the chest. He came from behind, from the back seat, and stabbed him in the chest and neck. He was trying to steal the car. He went in and robbed the dollar store. So thankfully, the Uber driver, he was in mid-40s like I am. He survived, thankfully. But they did know the dollar store, the Family Value dollar. I think it was Family Dollar. I don't think it was Dollar Tree. I think it was, yeah, one of those dollar stores. Uh, the employees in there was able to subdue the guy before the cops came. So the guy did get caught. So, but it's a risk. It's a risk driving Uber. So, but any job you have, it can be a risk. So, I just wish there was a way for me to bring in extra money without doing Uber that fits my schedule like I need, so I can get to the gym more often. So, but I have to find a way to make it work. I have to find a way. So, but anyway, enough of that. So I'm going to end it here. I'm at 29 minutes, so I'm so sorry, but I hope you enjoyed this video. The time went by fast, so hopefully when you're watching this, it goes by fast for you as well. But we will see you at next week's video for week 1 results. You all have a good day. Be happy, be safe, enjoy life. You just don't know when your time is going to be up. So I buried my uncle. I didn't bury my uncle, but my uncle passed away, and we had his funeral. Military honor type of funeral. It was, yeah, so sad. So I lost an uncle. I lost my aunt last year. My dad. There was 8 siblings total. My dad's the oldest, and so far he's outlived 4 of them. So there's 4 left. So hopefully we don't have any more deaths anytime soon. So, but anyway, y'all have a good day, and we will catch you later.